York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.
What's going on? This is Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show here, giving you that Knicks talk just in the nick of time. And it's time to celebrate you guys because you know what it is. The Knicks have won 8 in a row. The gunshots is going off. It's ooze all day. You know what time it is. The Knicks has won 8 in a row. We deserve this, man. We deserve this. We've been crapped on. We've been told that we're only going to win 22 wins. But we're here. We are here with 30 plus wins in sole possession.
What's going on? This is Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show.
A fourth place in the NBA. Gunshots on the air for that. Fourth place in the NBA. Beating Atlanta Hawks. You see Raw got the sideways guns on you like he's from the hood. Let's go, Raw. You know what time it is.
You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is,
You know what time it is, man.
You know what time it is? Playoff time, baby.
It's playoff time. We about to make it to the playoffs. Listen, man. Listen. The Knicks fans are going. The Knicks fans are going ham in the streets, man. The Knicks fans are going ham in the streets. I don't know if you've seen the clips from the game, but it was pandemonium outside the Garden. They were celebrating.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that. They were going crazy outside MSG?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They were going crazy outside MSG. It was pandemonium, dancing in the streets, and this is just,
really?
and this is just only a few thousand fans. This is not a parade.
That's why I got them 5 thumbs down on my video, man. People was upset because we celebrating so hard.
Exactly, absolutely. But listen, we deserve this, Knicks fans. For
real,
we deserve it. Rock your Knicks gear. Rock it everywhere you go. Rock your Knicks gear.
Rocks the Knicks gear, baby. Rock it.
Talk your stuff. Let them know. Let them know where you from and who you rep. Yeah. Let them know. Let them know where you from.
Yeah.
The Knicks are back, baby.
That's right, boy. That's right.
Oh, man. We beat the Hawks.
Knicks Nation celebrating. The tribes are going crazy.
Tribes is going crazy, man. Tribes is going crazy, man. 2 guns up, man, for the New York Knicks, man.
That's right, boy.
Beating the Hawks. 8 straight win in overtime, 137 to 127. Raw, 19 threes. Season high, 19 3-pointers.
Woo!
Oh. Julius Randle with a 40-piece, 40 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists.
A 40-piece extra spicy.
Oh. 52% from the field, 6 from 8 from 3. 75% from 3. That's 75%. I'm not a good numbers guy. I know that's what you do, Raw. You the numbers guy. I know that's what you do, Raw. 75% from 3?
Oh, man. You know what number I like, Jay Ellis?
What number you like?
The number 4, baby. You know why I like the number 4, Jay Ellis?
I like that too. Nice round number, even number, you know.
And it's 4 in the East, baby.
Number 4 in the East, man. A nice round playoff.
I like that number.
I like it too, man. Let's get into it. Man. Man, this was a dogfight. It was a dogfight.
Yep.
We started off hot. We started shooting good. We started shooting great. But it seems like that transition defense was a big problem. And Trae Young was a problem for us all game, man. Let me know what you saw in this game, Raw.
Well, you're right. But see, this is the thing. We knew before the game it was going to be a playoff atmosphere. We knew that. And it was a playoff atmosphere.
Absolutely.
And man, this was a war. See, like, okay, when I talk about 2 NBA teams in a war, there's casualties, right?
Yeah,
people get hurt.
I like that metaphor.
But, you know, that's why people get hurt. You got my man got smacked in the eye, Taj.
Yeah, Taj.
My man got smacked in his jaw.
Fallen
Noel.
soldiers, yeah, man.
And their boy, the little skinny boy that caused all the problems, he got his ankle hurt, right? But this is a war. There's a casualties. And you know what? It was a physical. I like the ref let him play. It was physical. Man.
Yeah, physical game.
And so this was a playoff atmosphere. And now, generally speaking, since 2013, right? Mm-hmm. When there's been this type of game, we come up short.
Yeah.
What generally happens is we make a run, right? We make a run like in the third or fourth quarter, and we come up short.
Yeah.
But man, when you a playoff team, when you top 6 in the East, there's a different situation there. It's a different situation, man.
Absolutely right. It's a different situation.
Different situation, man. Now the Knicks punching people in the mouth, JL.
Undefeated with the Pusha T braids.
No, they punching people. Now, when they go into other people's arena, like they did with Dallas last week, and punch them in the mouth. But you come into our house, you know you're getting the 5-piece in your jaw. Oh.
5-piece.
You know you catching it.
You know you catching it, man.
You catching it.
Yeah, and you know what? Who's leading the charge with the 5-piece in the jaw but my man Julius Randle, who gave you 40 points,
Randle,
man.
boy.
Listen,
Jay Randle's the deal, man.
All game long set the tone. Listen, the 3-point shot is back, guys. It went awry for a little bit. It is officially back.
Yo, but you know what though? I don't want the 3-point shot is really on, right? Last couple games, but I don't want us to think that that's going to be every game.
I agree with you.
But what's going to be every game is when Thibodeau open that cage and let them dogs out on him. When he open that cage and say
sick 'em. No, you're right. You're right. And the dogs for me, Raw and Thibodeau is the defense, man.
Yo, for real.
It's the defense.
For real.
Like at this point, I think the Knicks are the 4th best defense in the league.
No, they're third.
I'm sorry.
They're number one in a couple of categories, but they're third overall in the defensive efficiency. But the thing is, even though we know our boy Jay Randle is the most improved player in the NBA, even though we know that.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
The MVP of the Knicks is Tom Thibodeau.
Absolutely.
I ain't going for it. The MVP of the Knicks is Tom Thibodeau. We got to understand that.
Yeah, we do.
All of these fools out here talking about, we need to upgrade this roster. We need more talent on this roster. The talent we got is Tom Thibodeau. Look. The best shooter on the Atlanta Hawks, aside from Young, is Bogdanovich.
Absolutely.
They paid $70 million for him.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jay Bullock for $5 million. Come on now.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Discount, double check. Come on.
We got Jay Bullock. We got Bullock, Reggie for $5 million, baby.
That's it. Nothing else.
And I'll take our guy.
Yo, oh man, I'm gonna get into Reggie Bullock because, Raw, we had a conversation. Me and Alex, we had a conversation about Reggie Bullock and just Doris, right?
Yeah.
Because we've been hot lately. And we've been mentioned in the ESPNs and all these other places. And I'm listening more now because I'm hearing good stuff. So I'm tuning in.
Yeah, man. all these bad ragging mofos.
Yeah.
Right? It's all good. Yeah.
And one of the things she said, she was like, man, you know what the Knicks really need? They really need a guy like a Joe Harris on the Nets who can hit threes and be reliable.
No, she didn't. She did that.
She definitely said that, and I was like, I kind of get where she's coming from, but at the same time, I'm not sure if she's caught all the games because Reggie Bullock, since this All-Star break especially, has turned up. You know, he's been hitting more threes. He's been hitting threes in the fourth, and it looks like he's been taking more shots. And shout out to Knicks Film School and John Macri, because I didn't know the numbers. I just knew by the eye test that.
Yeah, you can talk by the eye test,
right? He posted the numbers. On the other day, and confirmed what my eyes were telling me. All right, 41% on 7.5 field goal attempts on 30% from the field at 4.5 3-point attempts. This was the first 31 games, right? The last 21 games, those numbers are up to 46% from the field. Yeah. 9.4 field goal attempts at 42% on 7.6 3-point attempts. All right. So I'm like, okay. All right. So like the attempts are going up, the connection is going up, the percentage is going up. He's taking more threes per game, and the numbers are they're backing that up. So, and of course, on top of that, the defense is always there. You know what I mean?
Defense always. First of all, if Reggie Bullock is not third team All NBA defense, there's a problem because that boy has been playing perimeter defense all season long. No question. Number one. Number two, The reason Reggie Bullock in his whole career has always been a spot-up shooter.
Always.
He had 40 percentage points on 3 points before.
Right.
But we caught him with the bulging disc in his neck. He played half a season under daggone Fizdale. So, yeah, we don't do that. But now, under Thibodeau, he's playing that defense that he always plays. He's even playing at a higher level. That's where Thibodeau comes in. And not only that, we got to give Julius Randle credit because Julius Randle is drawing the double teams and catching Bullock.
Absolutely. And it's funny because Sherman says you guys were both hating on Bullock before. Yeah, I was hating on Bullock before. I was hating on Bullock.
Nah, that's not true. I never hated on Bullock.
I
just
know.
said he's not a starter on a championship team. I said Bullock is a bench piece on a championship team.
Right. And I said before I wanted Alec Burks to start in the beginning of the season, I changed my tune on Bullock about a week or two before the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I thought we could upgrade Bullock as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought we could upgrade him. I'm not going to front. I thought we could upgrade. I'm not saying Bullock's a bad player.
Exactly.
But I'm saying we could have upgraded him. I thought Joe Harris, Bogdanovich. Look, Jay Ellis, in the beginning of the season, right? If I said, well, who you going to take, Malik Beasley or Bullock, what would you say?
Malik Beasley.
Of course. You're gonna say Malik Beasley.
Right.
So there's no shame in our game.
Nah, there's no shame in that game.
Bullock is playing out of his mind due to Tom Thibodeau putting in the schemes that he's put in, due to Julius Randle learned how to pass. Boy, I'm gonna tell you something. It wasn't last night. No, it was the game before when they played the night before. Who did he play on Wednesday? I mean, no, I'm sorry, Tuesday. Who played on Tuesday? Charlotte.
Okay.
Julius Randle only had 7 assists. I say only.
Only
right?
7 assists.
He had 7 assists. But the thing about it is that he was killing them. He was doing the Joker on them.
Yeah.
Out of double team. And that was my concern with Julius. If I didn't know he could pass out a double team like that, well, come on, man. Now, so Bullock is getting the benefit of that. But listen, like I said, I ain't going to backpedal and say I wouldn't want Malik Beasley. I'm not going to say that.
No, both can be true.
Bogdanovich, I'm not going to say that.
Both can be true.
That's what I'm saying.
Both can be true.
Bullock is playing his butt off. Ain't no problem. Look, I wanted them to trade Julius Randle.
Exactly. Me too.
I put together several scenarios to trade Julius Randle. But look, honestly, who the hell thought Julius Randle was going to be able to pass out a double team, actually play defense?
Exactly.
Okay, come on now.
And
they thought he was going to do that is lying. Nobody thought that.
Nobody thought it.
He did it before.
Exactly. And one thing I can say about myself, bro, I can be harsh on a player, but if the player changes,
right,
I'm changing with him. I was one of the first people to go, you know what? I like Julius. I was one of the first persons to say, you know what? Keep him after he started playing well. And the same thing, I was one of the first persons to say about Reggie Bullock as well. I go by what I see. I don't go by emotions. I go by what I see.
Look, I defy anybody. Go back to my videos. I've always said Julius Randle as a third option is tough. I always said that because you have Julius Randle one-on-one as a third option against anybody, it's game over. I always said that. But as a first option, I was like, nah. But now,
easy. Now, you know what? Let's get into this game for real, though. People are starting to walk in. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to Sherman. Shout out to Will from LI. Shout out to Mama Said. Shout out to Sora. Shout out to my guy Alcindor. Shout out to everybody who's rocking the chat. Shout out to Tell him Alejandro always over here. Shout out to my guy. Ronnie
tell him Alejandro.
Yeah, tell him Alejandro, man. Tell him brings the energy whenever he calls, man. Shout out to you. And shout out to Ronco and everybody rocking the chat. And shout out to the first super chat of the day, $4.99 super chat from Flow Hypnotic. Says playoff Knicks. Oh, playoff Knicks in the room, baby. Let's go. The Knicks are hitting the playoffs. It's a short thing. Now, this game was interesting because, like I said, we started off the transition defense wasn't so good. It was not so good. But we were able to hit threes. Actually, we hit like a season high 19 threes yesterday. And to me, the game started to change a little bit when Trae Young in the second quarter got on the bench.
Well, yeah, that's number one. But the thing is that look, when a team is scoring on us, right? It's not because we play bad defense all the time.
Right.
And the Hawks,
they're good.
One of the hardest teams in the NBA. They've been playing out of their mind, right? So you're talking about NBA teams that's playing out of their mind. That's not easy to stop.
Not.
It's just not easy. So to think that, the Knicks stunk on defense because listen, man, it's Atlanta Hawks. They've been killing people, man.
Yeah.
Before we came and took care of business last night, they were 4th in the East. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because
so it's not like people need to stop tripping in terms of thinking, well, the Knicks don't go. No, man, you're playing a team that's a high level shooting team, man. Come on now. But the thing is, with the greatness of what we saw last night was the Atlanta Hawks a high level shooting team. And I'm gonna tell you something. I believe if Trae Young would have stayed in the game, okay, you'd have saw Tom Thibodeau turn to kryptonite, otherwise known as Frank Ntilikina.
You think so? That might have been the only move left because
he didn't need to because they did their thing. So it would have been the same result, except for Frank would have been putting the cuffs on that boy.
If he played him, I don't know if he'd have played him early.
Talking about somebody telling Ntilikina, come give me the keys. But he didn't need to do that because, look, your boy, IQ. Your boy, D Rose, Jay.
Yeah, man. D Rose. Killed.
Your boy.
That's yeah. Your
boy.
He killed.
Yo, he is a problem at age 32. He is a problem.
Yeah, listen, I was talking about with Alex Raw. You know how these veterans get when it gets to that 1 week, 2 weeks before playoff time, a switch goes off, they get into playoff mode, and I think that's what's happening with D Rose right now. He's like, all right, I'm serious. Alec Burks is out. It's time for me to take more shots. It's time for me to get the keys and get focused because I have to rev up my intensity because it's about to be playoff time. And that's what happened when he got in the game. Because even when they was on their rampage, Derrick Rose started off with something insane like 6 from 6, and then as soon as Trae Young sat down, that avalanche continued, and like D Rose was hitting floaters from like 2 feet beyond the foul line. I'm like,
yo, D Rose was telling IQ, let me show you how the floater is done.
Let me show you how to do this, son.
Floater is done in a pressure game, son. Let me show you how the floater is.
Show you how it does, man. He did the damn thing, D Rose, man. He kept us in this game. It's Trae Young. Trae Young is so good, man. Trae Young, that transition defense is so good. And it's funny, I kind of wish that IQ reverted back to his old ways of drawing fouls because I feel like if there's a time to do it, the time was yesterday. Because if Trae Young is getting away with that, you can too. Because I feel like they was getting off.
Don't sleep on our boy. You wait till the playoff. Don't sleep on our boy. IQ got ice in his veins, man.
He does.
Don't sleep on our boy. He can do his thing. Now the thing is that what I liked about yesterday's game was a game we would normally lose, man. We would normally lose that game, Jay Ellis.
No, you're right.
They'd have made a run. They'd have come within 2, and then they'd have lost. That's how it was going. But not last night.
No, you're
Somebody,
right.
Tom Thibodeau opened that gate and said, in that third and that fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're right. The third and the fourth quarter were absolutely key. Because
and you know what? D Rose got several things. Number one, he got a chip on his shoulder from his last stint with the Knicks. Because he felt like, first of all, Jeff Hornacek didn't know what the hell he was doing. Or I think he really did, honest. I ain't gonna front. I think but it was Phil Jackson interfering too much, number one.
Yeah.
Okay. And number two, now he's with Tibbs, and he loves playing for Tibbs. He plays his best when he's playing for Tibbs. Number two, so he got this. I'm gonna prove to New York, I still got it.
Yeah, because he ran out on us. Remember he went missing. Remember that?
Right.
He was on a milk carton for a
day. Later came out. He admitted. He said the reason he went out like that is because he said this wasn't going the way he thought. It was just messed up. So now he got his boy Tibbs. You heard him when he first came to New York. He said, "What's up, Tibbs?"
Yeah.
So he got his boy Tibbs. He is now play, like you said, it's playoff time. So now he's smelling that blood. He's like, okay, time for me to go to that next level. And not only that, it's perfect that he comes off the bench right now. I agree. EP is one of the worst starting point guards in the NBA. But for the sake of continuity, start the boy, let him play like last night. Play 17 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no problem.
No problem.
Because D Rose and IQ, they take over from there. No problem.
No, I agree with you. As long as if that's because listen, at this point, we already know what the deal is. Derrick Rose is not going to start, even though he's out playing Elfrid Payton, and even IQ at times is playing Elfrid Payton as well. But it's for the sake of continuity. I will say this: We have the same starting lineup that we've had since the beginning of the season, and even though I personally want to make changes at times, it's working out for us. People know their role, and as it stands, if Elfrid Payton plays well, he gets more playing time. I actually personally expected more from Elfrid Payton yesterday, because he usually scores more against Trey.
Yeah, because Trey's small and weak.
Exactly. So, but he started off fast, okay, but then he kind of tapered off. But it's okay because we still have D Rose and Emmanuel Quickly who kind of fill in the gaps. And
now next season, I'm expecting D Rose to start at point guard.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, unless we sign,
right,
or Schroeder. But if we don't sign either of them and we get a certain Levine character, I'm expecting D Rose to start at point guard.
I don't think so, man, because I still feel like they're going to try to put him on like a minutes restriction type of situation, 25,
Bro, I was with you. I thought they was doing that, but then he's been playing 30 minutes a night for the last couple of nights, man. So I'm thinking like the minutes restriction, I thought it was because of his age, injury history. But really, the minutes restriction is due to the COVID.
Yeah, or it also could be Alec Burks is out, so they're trying to pull minutes from other places too.
Oh, shit. You know what? You're right, Jazz, because Alec Burks had point guard for it. But listen, he's the closer at point guard.
Right.
Right. So I don't know, but just think of this lineup. If it's D Rose starting at your point, then Zach LaVine at your 2, RJ Barrett at your 3, your Robinson at your 5, and then your boy Julius, the all-star, at the 4. Bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
I get it. Listen. I get it. I just know, for sustainability purposes, Raw, we still have to look for that point guard of the future, even though I love you.
No, I ain't gonna front you. Right? No, I'm not
you know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is that okay, but what I'm saying is that if we put it this way, D Rose or Kyle Lowry, these are your stopgap type of.
These are stopgap. Okay, yeah, stopgap. Yeah.
Right, so at that point, you could either groom our boy IQ, right? Or you can draft somebody and groom them. Because Thibodeau ain't starting no rookie point guard. Okay, so you could groom them.
That's true. And that's the hope. The hope is you can groom IQ.
Sherwin M, love you, my brother. He said, please kill the Levine noise.
Nah, that's not happening. It's not happening.
Look, this ain't Zach LaVine, the slam dunk champ. You got to understand something. This is Zach LaVine, a polished in his prime player.
Facts.
The same guy. Don't look at him as the slam dunk check that was on the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is a different player right now.
Yeah, I'm on Team LaVine, man. Especially the way the Bulls are playing and they spell out of control. I'm keeping one eye on the Bulls for real.
Yo, Stephen Perez said we drafting that point guard from Baylor. Hey, listen, I don't mind that. I'm trying to tell you, I don't mind that. But I'm trying to tell you, you guys need to understand a point guard coming into his first year is not playing under Tom Thibodeau. He's gonna be sitting.
Absolutely.
So he's going to get his practice time. Now you bring in a Kyle Lowry or you let D Rose start. These are your stopgaps. No problem.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yo. Yeah, salute to the chat. Let me salute to the chat because I see y'all pouring in a little bit, yo. Salute to the chat. Shoot to Heck Breezo. Yeah, man. Y'all see y'all in here heavy. Celebrating 8 straight wins. All right, we're gonna celebrate. The gunshots are up. People dancing in the streets in Penn Station, MSG, because we got that 8 straight wins, man.
Damn, I like
Feel
that.
Good, man. Phil, I know you like the line, man. After you missed it, you can see, Raw's reform. He pointed the gun at the screen sideways. I don't know if y'all caught that before. He's a forward. But now he's an honest man now talking Knicks, all right? But shout out to all you Knicks fans out there. Please believe, man, y'all deserve this win. Y'all deserve to be happy. And we are going to be annoying today, all right? 8 straight wins. The longest winning streak in since 2014 with the Woodson era? Come on, man. Come on. We deserve this, man. And before I even get into more of this game, I got somebody in the queue. Let me pull up my guy. Let me pull up Ayo Power real quick, man.
Who you got in the queue, man?
We got Ayo Power. I know I still want to talk more about this game, but Ayo Power's been waiting patiently.
I will give cool.
Ayo Power's been waiting patiently, so I got Ayo Power.
You gotta reward the patience.
Yeah, you gotta reward the patience, man. I got AO Pow in the queue right now, man. He's gonna set up. So shout out to you, AO Pow. Everybody's rocking with the KOT
Ayo,
show. AO
Yeah.
Pow.
My man Sherwin in there.
Yeah.
Was really good, Knicks
What's
fans.
good?
Oh man, I'm telling you, bro. I've been hyped for 40. You know what? I've been hyped for 72 hours, man. I can't even, man. Salute to the team, man.
Salute
to y'all, man. Raw, Jay Ellis,
Yes.
KOT, man. Everybody in the chat right now. I think there's like 100 people in here. So hit that thumbs up,
Yeah,
man.
hit that
You
thumbs
already
up.
That's
know.
right. Blah, blah.
Come on, man. Listen, man. You alluded earlier to Tibbs sickening like getting our guys out like dogs, like sicking them out. Like that's what's going on right now, man. He took this roster from like nothing, and then he brought them up. He trained them. He let them know, like, listen, if you're gonna play, you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Woodson said that too. And as the season goes on, and like even like that last few games that we got, Obi in his like minimal minutes is performing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kev is doing his thing. Frank, the defensive specialist, he's being put out there like an assassin, like like situational for real. And what I really like about this team is even if one person goes down, we don't lose a beat, man.
Yeah.
The music goes on.
I agree. Somebody else steps up and we keep the band playing.
We out here talking about dogs, man. Sometimes dogs can be, they can be too friendly, man. Tibbs is raising a bunch of lions, man. Bunch of lion-hearted, like
boys raw
guys,
meat, boy.
man.
They ready to come
Randle,
out.
lion-hearted. RJ, no fear. No, RJ is here. At any point in this juncture from now on, if you're considering packaging RJ, please exit the building.
Please.
We
Stay
have not.
left.
We have not had a player like this in this franchise since I can remember, and I've been here for a minute. I seen Sweetney. I was there. I was there with Pat missed the layup.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
You're right.
And at the same time, I also want fans to realize that we're doing good now. We wasn't supposed to be here in the first place. We wasn't supposed to be here, man. There's zero expectations. That Knicks tape team, there's conversations about the Knicks tape team. That's cool. But that team was expected to win. They brought in Melo. They sold the whole farm because they expected them to win. So like an 8-game win streak is like, you know what I mean?
Right.
What is that?
Expect.
But this one, we wasn't supposed to be here, man.
Not supposed to be here,
3-game
man.
win streak, 3-game win streak. Oh, a couple of losses here and there. Another 3-game win streak. Then we finally broke the threshold. Had a 4-game win streak. Again, a bunch of lions, hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we had an 8-game win streak.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you absolutely right, man. And salute to you, pal. Salute to you, pal. Yo, listen, and you know what I like about this team is, and I keep saying it, I've been saying it for the last 2 days. We've grown from within, man. There was no trades made. It's just been practice. Getting up shots.
You mean they didn't make a big deal?
We didn't make a big deal. We didn't make
They didn't give up all their draft picks for somebody at the trade deadline?
Nope. The biggest move we made was Norvell Pell. All right?
Watch us get that bag, man. I like this money ball moves that we're doing, man.
For real.
And like
for real.
we are putting in people in place, players in place that will fit in our system. I think that is essential. For the longest time, we always had questions. Who's going to be the starting five? Who's going to be the starting five? Oh, what kind of system are we going to have? We need to find an identity. We got one now, fans. We got one. We like as Julius said, we here, man. We are one of the teams that nobody wants to play against.
Absolutely.
This is very, very, very reminiscent to the 90s. For a lot of fans that are out here, a lot of y'all grew up in the Jeremy Lin era. This is what the Knicks games felt like back in the day. Right. It doesn't matter who it is, whether you're Michael Jordan, Gary Payton, don't matter. Josh Stockton, don't matter.
Yeah.
You are gonna get the business when you're in MSG, and the crowd is always there to rep it, and we are repping right now. So my question to y'all is this, Raw, Jay Ellis: when are we gonna start respecting our staff? When are we gonna? When is the conversation gonna start shifting towards that? Because I think we're there. I think we are we are now in a point where we can move forward with this, right? So when, to me, Tibbs should be in the conversation of coach of the year, bar none. That's just all I'm saying. We gotta manifest that, y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know nobody else. Anybody else, Jalen? I mean, you expected Philly to be in the top 3 in the East, right? So you can't really. Doc Rivers come in with 2 All NBA players. So
right.
Come on.
Right. I can see.
The Knicks were predicted to be the worst team in the NBA.
No, you're right.
Nah, bro.
You're right.
Bro. They didn't expect it. They wanted it.
Yeah. So I don't know nobody else. Well, if Nate McMillan has started from the beginning of the season, I can see Nate McMillan because that boy is coaching his butt off.
There's some competition. There's Nate McMillan, is Phoenix, there's Utah, there's 76ers.
Phoenix, but everybody would assume,
rightly
so, that Phoenix's rise is due to the arrival of one CP3.
Right.
I mean, right. But who arrived on the Knicks that lifted the whole team up?
Yeah, absolutely. Tom Thibodeau deserves all the praise he can get. He's the 11th most winning coach in the NBA. Every he's gone, he's won. Teams who have not made the playoffs all of a sudden make the playoffs when he shows up to the team. So, in my mind, he should definitely be the de facto, coach of the year to me. But I'm trying to check my bias and see. I'm trying to pull back. Am I being biased? You know what I'm saying?
There is no bias.
I'm being completely. You cannot give it to the Lakers coach because they got LeBron.
Absolutely not.
The Clippers coach because they got Kawhi.
Absolutely not.
You can't give it to the Philly coach because they got 2 All NBA players already on their team. You can't give it to the Suns because all of a sudden CP3 comes. Last year he was on Oklahoma. They make the playoffs. This year he's on Phoenix. They second in the East. So come on, you can't do it to these teams. No, there's one team that had the same roster he had last year that only won 21 games. And this year, they 4th in the East. Only one coach, man. Only one.
Nah, you're right.
Can I ask you a question, Jay Ellis?
Go ahead.
This is not a bias, man. Let's keep it gully, man. Who would have thought that 32-year-old D Rose still had another level to his defensive game?
Yo, pal. Listen when I tell you this. I always look at things in 2 different ways, right? I'm a Knicks fan first. So I always get hyped when anything Knicks happens. So I'm always going to look at stuff from a Knicks perspective. So what I do is this. I look at what's going on. I go, I want this person to be coach of the year. And then I say, wait, am I bugging? Or have my Knicks glasses on? So I pull back. And I look around. What's going on in the league? So I'm not saying that I am biased, but what I'm saying is I get excited because this is my team. This is my team that I grew up loving. So I pause just to observe the scenery, just to make sure I'm not bugging. All right, now for me,
you gotta absorb the scenery and breathe in the air, my guy, because mad coaches already tried this with Randle.
Right? No.
Yeah.
Now when I look back and look at the scenery, I honestly see a legit argument for Tom Thibodeau to be coach of the year. So if that happens, I would not be surprised. Absolutely.
There's only one coach in the NBA that I can see if he won it above Tom. I would just say, okay, that's Snyder, the coach of Utah. If Snyder won, because he's been overdue. Honestly. He should have got it a couple of times already.
Exactly.
But if you give it to Snyder, what's his first name? What's that cat's name? Quinn Snyder. If Quinn Snyder was to win coach of the year, I'm not going to front. I'll be okay, no problem. But if it's not Quinn Snyder, it better be Tom Thibodeau.
And that's what I'm saying. Tom Thibodeau has done everything he has to do, right? To be in the conversation and to win. It's up to everybody else right now. But he's cemented his team.
My thing is this, right? I'm not saying that he should be coach of the year right now. What I am saying that it should be a conversation that we should be having. Because one thing we did is we got Julius Randle. He went from the spinner-Rooney, no-handle, Julius Randle to all of a sudden, every time he moves, it's an MVP chant.
Absolutely.
If this guy can figure it out, he's gonna be the literal king of New York. All these guys, if they can figure this out and they can stick together, which is, by the way, why I'm very reluctant to just bring anybody in this team, because one thing that will take a team through the end of the season is chemistry.
Exactly.
That's right.
More
That's
than talent.
Mhm.
Do these dudes willing to just kind of
Adapt to the culture. Mm-hmm.
each other? Are they willing to tolerate each other? But you know what? That's all I want to say, man. That's all my point is. I'm just saying, man. Tibbs should be in the conversation as the coach of the year. Can we
Right.
beat Tibbs' record of 9 straight wins with the Chicago Bulls? Can we do that? If we can do that, it is going to be special. One thing I want to say to Knicks fans right now. I know there's a lot of bandwagons that are just coming in right now in the fall. I want you to understand. We were not supposed to be here at this very
Absolutely
moment
not.
in time. And we are performing. So if we don't make it, don't turn your back on this team now, right? Because they are doing what they are. It's amazing, right? I'm gonna end my point there, man. Salute to y'all, man. Raw, love you, man.
All right.
My man.
Salute to
Man.
you, pal, man. Definitely salute to you, pal. Salute to pal. Salute to Knicks Nation, man. It feels
That was a
good.
good call, JLs. That was a good call, man.
It feels good. Pal always brings it, man. Shout out to Pal. Pal always brings it. Sal's always brings it, man. And I just have to keep saying, bask in this. Knicks fans, bask in this. Because it's crazy being the butt of jokes for this long. So bask in this glory. Bask in these wins. They didn't expect us to be here. On my DJ Khaled stuff, they were always against us. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy this win, man. Coach of the year, conversations, loving it. Julius Randle most improved, loving it, man.
Not Quinn Snyder. It's got to be Tom.
It's got to be
Thibodeau.
Tom Thibodeau.
Question.
It's got to be Tom Thibodeau, man. There's more to this game I don't even want to talk about. There's more to this game I want to talk about, for real. But you know what? I'm going to take one more. I see somebody else in the chat.
Oh, somebody else.
Somebody else is in the queue, so I'm going to bring him in to talk before we even get back. Yeah, I still have more about this game I want to talk about, but I want to talk to the people. Let's talk to the people.
Talk to the people.
Let's talk to the people, man. Let's talk to people. All right, so I'm bringing Kareem in here. Shout out to you, Kareem.
Kareem Abdul.
Yeah, brought Kareem into the chat. Hit that KOT live button a couple of times, and then hit that picture of Raw's face. You should be able to hear both of us, and you'll be good to go. What? Kareem. Okay, Kareem is camera shy. He just left the room. I'm gonna bring you right back.
I hope I didn't intimidate him.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wait on Kareem. All right, you know what? Let's wait. Okay.
He's gonna be back. Jay.
Okay. All right, Kareem is back. Okay, let's see.
See.
Let's see. Here we go. All right, Kareem, I just brought you in the room. Hit that KOT live button a couple of times, Kareem. All right. Hit Raw's face and hit that just stream, watch stream button. You should be good to go. Can you hear me, Kareem?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Kareem the Dream. What's up?
Good.
Yeah, can you hear Raw?
No, I can't hear Raw.
All right.
Kareem the Dream. You ain't hear me?
All right, hit that stream button. It says just stream or watch stream. You see that?
Nah, I don't see it.
Do you see a video of Raw's face or a picture of Raw's face?
No, I don't.
Okay, all right, cool. It'll just be me and you for an hour now. All right, Raw, I'll relay message. All right.
No, man, it's all good,
Yeah,
man.
Raw, that's my peoples, man. I hit him up every now and then in his comments
Okay, so
on YouTube.
that's what's up. All right, so what's your name? Where you from, Kareem?
I'm Kareem. I'm calling from Delaware.
Shout out to you, bro.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on?
I had a question about Pele. Like, since he signed that multi-year contract,
Right.
do you think Tibbs gonna put him to work? Like
Tibbs-
next season, how he gonna be next season?
That's a great question, man. He's gonna be a third string, man. I feel like, I don't know. He's gonna be one of those guys where he's almost gonna be a drafted stash, third string guy. He's gonna be working with. He's kind of like a discount Mitch a little bit. So they might try to just bring him along slow to see what he can do. And listen, I keep saying this. We don't know who's gonna be resigned next year because there's a lot of people on here who's on 1-year deals. So anything can really happen. And so to have a guy who's locked up on the cheap for next year, who's kind of knowing the system, could be good insurance for us. Especially if he turns out to be good, we can try to sign him for cheap longer term. You know. So what his role is going to be is still up in the air though. But
I had a feeling that it might put pressure on Mitch though.
Yes and no. It's not gonna be that much pressure on Mitch because Mitch is okay. Take yesterday for as a good example, right? Norvell Pell, he did okay yesterday. He played some defense. But he's still outmatched versus Clint Capella, right? We kind of saw that. So I mean, right. And we still kind of killed in the boards as well. So he has his moments. He can block some shots. He can do some things in shorter spans of time. But he's at this point of development, he's not Mitch, So I don't think Mitch has to be worried. At least not now. If he's worried, he has to be worried like years down the line because he still has a while to go to develop to the caliber player that we need to be long term and consistent. You know what I mean?
Right. Can you hear me, Raw?
Yeah.
Raw can hear you. Raw can hear you.
I can hear you, Raw. I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, no, you got a good point. Pell is like, honestly, Pell needs to think like this as a basketball player. When he grows up, he wants to be Taj Gibson.
Wow. Yeah, good point.
You know what I'm saying? When he grows up, he wants to be Taj Gibson. So that's what he should be striving for, a young Taj Gibson. So and Taj Gibson, most of his career has been a guy that comes off your bench for you, and plays the stellar defense that he plays. So that's what Pell should be shooting for.
I hope so, because he looked like he has a lot of potential.
Yeah, no, the boy is definitely New York Knicks basketball. Grit and grind, hustle, toughness, definitely.
And even the chemistry, man, it looks like he fits in right with the team as far as the chemistry. No, he
because everybody is, and he's a good human being in terms of supporting his teammates. So yeah, he gonna fit right in.
Yeah, you saw when people score and he's over there flexing like I'm like, oh, he fit right in here with the team flexing on the buckets. Okay, Norvell, I see you.
He was flexing.
I like this kid already. It don't take much to win us over. Just block a shot and flex. That's it.
No, play tough, play your defense, and we good.
Exactly, we good.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking my call, man.
No problem, man. Shout out to you, Kareem. Thanks for
all right, man. I hit you up, bro. I'll hit you up.
All right,
my brother. All right,
brother. All right.
All right, salute to Knicks Nation.
Why somebody say rest in peace, Terrence Clarke? He died?
He died?
Somebody said rest in peace, Terrence Clarke. Did he get dunked on?
He must have got dunked on. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. That's what it sounds like once again. Yo, hold on. Let me talk about some of this game too that I noticed before we take. I seen that. Shout out to Craig. I see you in the queue, Craig. I'm gonna catch you right after these points right now. Let's talk. Can I talk about Manuel real quick?
Please.
Can I talk about Manuel real quick? Because I gotta give him his flowers, right?
We would be incomplete if we didn't mention him.
Yeah, because we didn't mention him, right? Now I will say this, Raw. You alluded to this earlier. Sometimes it's not that we're playing bad defense.
That's right.
It's that the opponent's offense is just that good. And I think yesterday is exactly what that was. Trae Young, he sets up everything with that stop on the dime, and then you're scared to touch him because he starts to foul, right? He set up everything with that one move, and once you're scared to touch him, now all of a sudden he has so much time to hit the floater, so much time to diamond off to his bigs, and even if he's not scoring, you end up being beat on the boards like we did yesterday.
That's right.
Clint Capella with 21 boards, 9 offensive rebounds, right? 22 boards. I'm sorry, 22 boards.
Yeah, man, shoot.
But here's the thing. We were in this game in the third quarter. We were down 10. All of a sudden, Trae Young goes down. And I'm like, I kind of feel bad for the kid. But here's the thing. Once he went down, it was our chance to take advantage. And Manuel quickly took over. That fourth quarter is what I really wanted to see from Manuel quickly all along, man. This is what I mean. Like, the shot came back. The shots between, the shots, the fourth, taking those 3-pointers 5 feet behind the 3-point shots, that was money. But what I really liked about Manuel quickly was he actually got to play some point guard yesterday.
Yes, he did.
And I keep saying this because people keep saying he's not a point guard, which he's not. He's not a full-time point guard, but he shows flashes. And once he starts that shot, once the shot starts knocking down, that opens up his game. I saw a nice alley-oop pass to Noel that I loved. I saw a nice driving kick to the corner. And also just the benefits of having another playmaker on this team, I keep saying this over and over again, keeps Randle fresh. You see at the end of the games, he's not sweating. His jump shot's not short. He's hitting shots at a high clip, and that's all because you have guys like Emmanuel Quickly, or even Derrick Rose who's able to take over for spurts, and we need that on this team, man. We're gonna need the others moving forward to do what they do and score and efficient rates if you're gonna have a shot to make some noise and run off some more wins, man. Because we still have a tough trip coming ahead.
Jay Ellis, just a second, man. Terrence Clarke did pass away, according to reports, in a car accident. They coming from a workout.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Terrence, we ask for prayer, for blessings, for peace upon Terrence Clarke's family. 19 years old. He was coming from a workout with BJ Boston.
Oh man.
BJ Boston was in the car behind him, and there was a car accident, and Terrence Ross died on the way to the hospital, age 19.
Wow.
Yeah, age 19, man. Out of University of Kentucky. Expected to be a lottery pick. But aside from that, basketball is less important. It's a 19-year-old kid whose life was cut short today.
Wow, man. Wow. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Real. I seen people put it up there. I didn't know if it was for real or if it was just like he got dunked on or something. But no, he was in a car accident. He passed away today.
Wow. I'm so sorry for him. That's a lot. Man.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, I threw me off. Man,
yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I know. Nah, you have to do that.
Yeah, he did pass away, man. A young boy like that, man. You hate to see a young boy. Listen, y'all. Life is not guaranteed to nobody. You know what I mean? I mean, any of us could die in any minute. Take full advantage of your life while you got it, man, because you just never know, man. This boy was 19 years old. 19 years old.
Yeah.
His whole life ahead of him. That was it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Enjoy life to the fullest.
Yeah, while you got it,
still here.
Give your life to the full while you have life, because you never know when your life will pass away. Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow, man.
Absolutely. Appreciate your loved ones, your family, your friends. Put everything you have into everything you do, and make sure you show love and spread love, man.
Absolutely, bro.
Absolutely, man. So salute to everybody in Knicks Nation, man. Everybody who ever supported us. We support you as well. We one big happy Knicks family, and man, it just makes you appreciate. It just makes you appreciate stuff, man. It just makes you appreciate stuff.
Bro. I mean, and not only that, you need to understand whatever little beef you got with somebody. If they died tomorrow, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like Shaq had beef with Kobe, and then Kobe was gone.
Right.
He didn't tell him what he wanted to tell him, before, because. And like I said, man, you don't want to see 19-year-old kids die, man. You just don't want to see that.
That's too young, man. He had too much life left, man.
19, damn. You and I, when I was 19, I did some stupidness. I should have got killed. You know what I'm saying? But here's this boy coming from playing ball, getting ready for the draft, and he gets wiped out, man.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace. Blessings to him.
Blessings
to his family. May he rest in peace and rise in power. That's all I say.
Yeah, blessings, man. Blessings, yo. Yeah, let me just reset a second and salute to my guys in the chat, man. Salute to my guys in the chat. Shout out to Rick V, Rich Jim, Jesus, Avalez TV. Shout out to you, Trevor McKenzie, Jean Sherelle, Shema Hazik, Tell him Alejandro, Robert Parrish. Everybody's rocking with Knicks Nation. Fritz Alessandor, and Abdul, man. Shout out to everybody who's rocking with the show, rocking with Knicks Nation. All the basketball fans unite, man, in this time of warning, man. Shout out to you guys. Man.
Yeah. True that.
All right, you know what? Let me head to the next caller real quick. All right. Let me head to the next caller.
Hey, Jazz, you got him lined up now?
Yeah, it's just more soon come, right? More soon come.
We had trouble a couple weeks ago. Now you got them lined up.
Yeah, we got three today. That's what's up.
Look at you, JF. Go ahead.
Man, more we do it, more people get comfortable, man. Yeah, man. The more Yeah, we'll be fine, man. We're gonna be fine, man.
Hey, James, you got him lined up?
Yeah, just gotta mute us in the back, Craig, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, my bad. Sorry about that.
You know, my bad. I usually announce when I'm about to bring people in the chat, so yeah.
To hear you guys and at the same time, while I'm on my phone.
Got you. It's all good.
Yeah, I didn't know I didn't get fair warning. You didn't give me a.
No, you're right. That was me. That was on me. You're right.
Blessings to the chat and to this young man we just lost, and I got caught up into the word you guys was talking about. And again, you get touched when you hear, a young man, loses his life so early in his days and didn't get a chance to really live, but not to look at anything in kind of different kind of way, but just the fact that, everything happens for a reason. We don't know what it is. We just gotta, like you said, live in power, live our life to the fullest and enjoy. So blessings to the chat, blessings to you, Jay Ellis, blessings to you, Raw.
Blessings to you, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
The reason why I was calling for was I wanted to speak about one was the game, but what I do appreciate, with the Knicks Nation and the Knicks organization is the fact that it's the office. I really got to put dabs on everybody upstairs, that put this team together completely. They started from scratch. They went into the scrap yard. They picked out a couple of pieces here, a couple of pieces there. Then they brought in Tibbs, and with Tibbs, I didn't want Tibbs at first. I wanted Kenny, because I figured, we had a young team. We had all of these babies on the squad, and he was the developer. He took the Nets, and took all them young kids, and turned them into some monsters. And I was like, that's what we need for our team.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that Tibbs was up for consideration, I felt like, oh no, this is the man who runs his players into the ground. And by the time you realize it, they broken up, sitting on the bench, and he's going into the playoffs with pieces of, that doesn't really do too much in the playoffs. But at least they make it there. He is the man that I have changed my whole outlook on, because before we hired him, he was going to college games. He was scouting other professional teams. I think he went down to Florida and checked out Miami, and he went back into the lab like a mad scientist. With his lab coat on, with his clipboard.
That work ethic.
He started studying film. And during this pandemic, that's all you had time to do was, watch films and stuff like that. So all of this time, people was panicking about, this pandemic that rocked the world. I'm sure, it bothered him too. But his mind was also thinking about some other things that, we weren't thinking about. And lo and behold, he's coming up in here with, beakers and test tubes and shaking up stuff.
Mad scientist, right?
This awesome Knicks team, man. And now he's got these guys doing what, championship teams are built on, and that's defense. The offense is for the fans. The defense is for championships. Absolutely. And now these guys are playing crazy defense that people are shaking in their boots. I don't want to go to New York. No, man. They killing teams over there. Look at the Garden. Can you imagine if we had that joint in full capacity? Oh man, you can see the scoreboard shaking. We rock that place down. Tear the roof off of it. So
yeah, absolutely, you're absolutely right, man.
To go back to what Tibbs' point is Tibbs. I swear, is he can get.
You're breaking up a little bit, man.
In playoffs, seed. He definitely coach of the year. Definitely, you can't deny coach of the year. Thursday going in playoffs, he did that. You see.
All right.
I just wanted to get your points on that, and I appreciate you taking my call. Blessings, fellas, and big ups.
All right, man. Yo, thanks for rocking out with you, Craig, man. Thanks for rocking out. You started breaking up at the end a little bit, but I got the gist of what you were saying. Got the gist of what you were saying. All right. Tibbs Coach of the Year. Yeah, man. He's done a lot, man. I've done the shows on about him, what he's done in the off season and his studying and studying players and studying the 4s out and the 5 out. And y'all said it, man. He deserves Coach of the Year. He deserves Coach of the Year. At least deserves consideration. He might get it, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it. Absolutely.
He should, for real.
He should, for real. He definitely should, for real. And Joey, I see you. If you want to be on the show, click the Discord link, and you can get on the show. All right? Click the Discord link, and you can get on the show. It's that simple. All right? I'm pinning the message right now. I'm pinning the Discord link to the top. And if you click that link, you can get on the show. All right, Joey? So salute to you. All right? Shout out to everybody rocking in the chat. 154 in the chat. Celebrating this Knicks win. Knicks win 8 in a row. You already know I did the gunshots. I did all the moves already. We did that at the beginning. We got the energy up, man. We celebrating these wins. We deserved it. We got this, man. It's been a long time coming. Knicks are definitely feeling that playoff vibe, and I can't wait to get in the playoffs, man. And I think 9 in a row is coming. 9 in a row is right around the corner. All we got to do is beat this Toronto team. That's the Toronto team. They won 4 in a row. They won 4 in a row now, so they might be a little bit more scrappier than usual.
Absolutely.
But I think we got this, man. I think we got it in the bag. But we
gotta take it seriously, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta take it seriously. These cats, this the NBA. You can't sleep on nobody.
Yeah, we cannot sleep on nobody, man. But I'm glad we are taking this serious, man. It seems like it. And some other things I want to point out this game too that I want to take serious. Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, right? Now, I know, let me look at this. Hold on, man. Let me give Obi some flowers. Real quick because Obi, right, he scored 2 points. That's it. He scored 2 points. That's all. That's all he scored. But it's not about the points he scored. This is not what I liked about Obi's game last game. I liked how Obi played last game, man. He scored 2 points, right? But in 12 minutes, he gave you 6 rebounds and assists. And listen, he has 0 blocks. But this is when watching the game is different than watching the stats. He altered like 2 or 3 shots at the rim.
He did.
And he played with a lot of energy. As he always does. And I felt like he put himself in great position to get rebounds a lot. Yeah. And I think he's starting to find his footing on how to even just impact the game without scoring. And I think yesterday was telling, if you're looking at the minutes, Randle had 41 yesterday game. That's including overtime.
Yeah.
The game before that, he had 40 minutes total in 4 quarters. And that's because, Tom didn't want to sit him, but, the second unit, IQ doing his thing, Obi playing defense, getting the rebounds, it allowed him to sit a little bit longer than he usually did. And he's able to be fresh in that 4th quarter once again, man. So, small things for Obi, small victories for Obi, only 2 points, but I liked what he did on defensive end. I liked how he rebounded yesterday.
Yo, if Julius Randle wasn't top 15 in the NBA, Obi would be getting a lot of minutes. The problem is that Obi can't get a lot of minutes. Obi, the one basket, did you see the basket he scored though, JL?
Yeah, the go-ahead basket. Shout out to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose do a little fast on the fast break. Yeah.
He was on the right corner block. He spun and knocked it off the glass, but he did it so smooth.
Oh, you talking about yesterday? You talking about the game before yesterday?
No, I'm talking about yesterday. He scored 2.
No, this yesterday one. No, that was the day before yesterday, bro. When he scored in the post. When he scored in the post. When he scored in the post. Yeah.
Right.
Yesterday
it was so smooth.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, this guy can score at will, at ease, if he gets in the right spot. But he's not getting the minutes, and it's not like Tibbs' fault. It's just that Julius Randle's playing out of his mind. What you want to do? So I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to find minutes for this kid, man. He needs more minutes.
Yeah, he definitely needs more minutes. But we just needed Randle, because when the game got tight, and like I said, when the game got tight and it got clutch, Randle can, he can get you some buckets when he's fresh. And
Obi did get 2 points yesterday though.
Yeah, he got 2 points yesterday, and that was off the Derrick Rose pass on a fast break.
The dunk, right? The dunk off the
the dunk off the fast break.
Yeah.
And that's all I need. But I just like the defense. I just like that he contributed on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Obi's not sitting because he's a scrub or because he's not playing. He's sitting because Randle is playing out of his mind. That's why he's sitting.
Exactly, he's playing out of his mind. And at that point, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You just gotta sit. You just gotta play Randle and play Obi these spot minutes. Hopefully next season he can give you 15, 20 minutes rest. You know what I mean?
Obi was on Minnesota.
Yeah.
He might be getting 20 a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Obi was on Minnesota or Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So it's because he's on New York. We're 4th in the East, and Julius Randle is all NBA, man.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yo, Raw, guess what? We have another caller. We got another caller. All right. Yeah.
Fire now.
You on fire today, man. People like to win, man. People like these 8-game winning streaks. So shout out to the caller. All right. Shout out to Zen Tricks. I just grabbed you into the live room, Zen Trick. So
what's happening?
What's going on? You hitting that Coyote live button? You hit that just watch stream button? Can you hear me?
Yeah, my name's Joey in the chat.
Oh, Joey said shout me out.
Yo, Joey. All right. What's going on, Joey?
What's up, man? That's like my gamer tag. That's like my Xbox thing that like people call me.
That's what's up. Yeah, where you from, Joey?
I'm from New Jersey.
Shout out to New Jersey, man.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man. I mean, I remember calling into the Knicks Fan TV, you and CP last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember this phone call.
Okay.
This is like over a year ago.
Okay.
So, like, I called in. I was like, yo, like, the Knicks are a good team. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We're just losing close games.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what you remember what they called me? They called me an optimist. Right? Nah, but for real, that's what they called me. They said I was a Snowflakes Knick fan.
Wow. Who's they?
Because I was an optimist. The people in the chat.
Oh, the chat. Yeah, he got here. I was like, that don't sound like me. But
no, it wasn't you. That's why I messaged you, JL, because you were like not like that at all.
all right. That's what's up. That's
so,
what's
like,
up.
yo, even CP, he had a little. He called me the optimist because like back then we didn't really think much of the team or whatever. But it's crazy. Like, I just want to bring this point up, how things change so fast.
Yeah.
Like, no one would have thought we would be here right now.
Yeah.
Like, everybody counted us out. And there's still people that I talk to that are, like, Philly fans. Because, like, I live, like, an hour out of Philly. Like, I live in Atlantic City area. So, you know, the casinos and everything. But, everyone out there is a Philly fan. Everyone likes the Sixers. Like, all my friends are all Sixers fans. So they always make fun of me because, like, oh, you're a New York fan? Like, they suck or whatever. But, yo, like, I have such a vendetta with these Sixers, man. Like, we need to get them.
Yeah.
We need to get them. And we need to get them good. And I'm talking 4 games, get them. If you know what I'm saying.
He's declaring war right now, man. He's declaring war right now.
Yo, what you smoking, man?
Like, that's your raw chill.
The Sixers, man,
chill.
they're in our way.
Listen, Joey. I'm gonna say this, Joey. All right. The Sixers have our number, all right? We've had some close games with the Sixers.
Yes, sir.
It's been close. It's been very close. It's been a tight-knit game. But they didn't have Joel Embiid yet. The Sixers, it might not be our year for the Sixers this year. I don't think it's going to be this year.
Not this year.
Maybe next year when we got another piece to go or we got more,
right,
you know.
Next year, if we get another piece,
you know me, JLS. I'm the optimist, right? I'm with the Knicks 100% of the way, no matter what.
Absolutely.
And that's what the fans should be and should always be.
Absolutely. I'm with them 100% of the way. We happen to play the 76ers in the playoffs this season. I will be cheering. I'll be talking smack.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm going.
They're in our way.
I agree with you.
Every possession we're gonna be yelling.
There's no ifs, ands, or doubts about it. The Sixers, man.
I agree, but listen, I would be shocked. I would be shocked if we beat the Sixers this season. I'm not gonna lie. I would be shocked. But it doesn't mean that we won't be in line to build a team that could beat them in the future. I'll say that.
Let's look at it this way, right? We got how many games left? We got 12 games, right?
Mm-hmm. Was it 14?
12.
It's 12? 12.
I think it's 12, yeah. So 6 of them are guaranteed W's, right?
Guaranteed.
I'd say.
My man is talking, right?
I'm saying
This
guaranteed
ain't
6
college,
wins.
man. This is the league, man. You can't
That
guarantee.
keeps us in the same place almost where we're at, where we play the 5 as being the 4.
We got 6 games
And
on the
then
road.
we would play the 1 and the 8, which would be the Sixers. They're in our way.
Yeah, all right. Yo, I appreciate the call. I appreciate you calling your optimism, man. I appreciate that. We need that.
Yo, shout out
that
to
energy.
Joey, baby. Joey's
Hell
a
yeah,
real
we do.
Knicks fan. Wait, Joey's a real Knicks fan.
Yo, Joey's a real Knicks fan, man. He's about
He's a
that
real
life,
Knicks
man.
fan. I appreciate that. So many
Always
haters
will
out
be.
there.
Thank you for taking my call, Jealous.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
You know, but this is the first year of our rebuild, Jay Ellis, you know, so.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to beat the Sixers.
If we can get out the first round, that would be, oh my God, tremendous.
That's
man.
my goal for this team. My goal for this team is getting out the first round.
We can get out the first round, man. First of all, Jay Ellis,
Yeah.
if anybody was to tell you in April, the Knicks are the 4th seed in the East, even the most optimistic fan would tell you was crazy.
Yeah.
So if we finish this season in the top 6 in the East, that's a win, man.
That's a win.
Even if we don't get out the first round, that's a win right there. But I'm thinking the way it is right now, if that was to hold, we'd be playing Atlanta in a 7-game series with us at the home court advantage. I like our chances.
You like our chances against it? Atlanta's a tough out, man.
No, it's not gonna be easy.
Atlanta's a tough.
7. It would go 7.
Yo, because the thing about Atlanta is, man, it depends on everything is about health. Now, first and foremost, I saw the news on Trey. I saw the news on Trey.
What they say about his ankle?
They said it doesn't seem like it's serious. They said they have to wait for the swelling and the bruising and stuff to go down and should be fine. So it seems like he's gonna be fine. It doesn't look like you know the high ankle sprains. It doesn't seem like it's anything serious like that. So he should be ready for the playoffs. He should be ready for the playoffs. But we definitely had the Hawks number this season. But it would be a dogfight. It would be a great series. It'd be a great series, man. And this, you know what? Another thing about that too is, you know what? We're missing pieces too. We haven't had Mitch in a long time, man.
Yo,
that's gonna help a lot on the rebounding tip.
Other teams are missing. We mentioned Mitch and Burks.
We missing Mitch and Burks, and I can't forget that. I can't forget that. We're missing out some of our pieces too.
Yo, and Burks ain't hurt. He's just a protocol.
Yeah, it's a protocol. So I think they say he's gonna be back. Protocol is what, 10 to 14 days.
Well, actually, I had heard he would be back for last night's game. You know, they said he'd be ready for Wednesday's game, so I'm expecting him back Saturday.
No, I know. I think it's more about the
quarantine.
Yeah, it's about the quarantine. So I've heard probably around the Bulls game is what I've heard.
Okay, well, hey, listen. What I'm saying is, we haven't had him, and we won 8 straight.
Exactly.
You know, so. I don't want to hear what you're missing. This is a war, man. This is NBA.
Yeah, this is right. It's a war. It's a war. Listen, you can only
NBA.
We can only play the teams that are in front of us,
and with the guys we got,
and that's it.
You know. So listen, I don't want to hear that about they missing this, they missing that. You listen, show up to play, please.
Exactly, and you know what? We still have our guys, man. And with those guys out, we still have Reggie Bullock. He was doing his thing. The graphics are glitching right now.
They don't look good from my section.
Yeah, we still had Reggie Bullock who was doing his thing. The Reggie Bullock graphics are glitching. We still had IQ who was lighting up, and these guys are gonna be the X factors, man. These guys are gonna be the X factors, man. Because for me, the Atlanta bench is where the problem lies. You know what I mean? I feel like that's where we can beat them because even yesterday when they went to the bench, that's when we started to make our run.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have guys like Alec Burks coming off with Mitchell Robinson, I think we'll be able to go toe to toe with these guys. And guys like IQ is gonna be an X factor, man. He's gonna be an X factor.
That's correct, and I hope we play them in the first round because I think our best bet to advance is against in Atlanta.
Yeah,
you know that's our best bet. So it's like Atlanta. I mean, Miami's gonna be a tough out, man.
Miami, Atlanta, Charlotte, maybe.
Yeah, if we play Atlanta or
Celtics.
Charlotte or Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana.
One of them teams, but we got Celtics in. That's gonna be. And so we got a good shot against like 4 of the teams that are below us. We got a good shot, right?
Exactly.
I don't want to play Miami in the first round.
I do not want to play Miami. I want to avoid them at all costs.
I want to avoid Miami, and then secondly, if I could avoid Boston, that'd be good too. But Atlanta, Charlotte, Indiana, Washington, any of them guys, bring it on.
Exactly. And you know what? You know what, bro? We have another caller. All right.
Oh shoot, J. Ellis, you
Yeah.
on fire.
We on fire. We on fire. We definitely on fire. People are enjoying the show, man. People enjoying the vibes right now, man. And salute to shout out Nuggy Fresh in the building. I saw Nuggy Fresh is in the building. I want to salute to you, Nuggy. All right. And also I saw a $10 super chat from Jean Mark. I don't want to ignore this.
What?
He says, yeah, shout out to Jean Mark.
He's dropping dollars on this
Yeah,
too.
$10 says, hello fellas, supporting the channel. Salute, man. He's short and sweet. He said, I got nothing really to say. I'm just supporting the channel and keeping it moving. So shout out to you, Jean Mark, man. It's gonna help. Oh, yo, your camera. I'm ordering your camera this week, bro. Ordering your camera. I was looking the other day.
So we fire with the camera.
Yeah, I'm ordering your so your pixels is gonna be pixelated. It's gonna be sharp and yeah. You getting your camera this week. Shout out to the super chat. When y'all see the camera, that's y'all contribution to the show. All right. Now, all right. Now, Denman Falcon. I'm bringing you into the chat right now. All right. So. Shout out to you, Demon Falcon. I just brought you into the chat. Now that you're in the chat, hit that KOT live button. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's one.
Yeah, hit Raw's face or Raw's face where it says just stream or watch stream or join stream. It should be fine. Okay.
Oh, what's up?
Boom. What up?
Who this?
Can you hear Raw?
It's me, Chapman from Queens, man. How you doing?
Chapman, what's up,
How you doing, bro?
Chap?
Yeah. Can you hear Raw, Chapman?
Yeah, I hear Raw perfectly, man. I called
Awesome.
a week or 2 weeks ago and just wanted to say hi. What's up and show support.
My favorite rap groups from Queens, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, there's quite a few, man. We got Tribe, we got Run DMC. Which ones?
Lost Boys, man. Lost Boys.
Renee. Okay.
Okay, Lost Boys. All right. Renee that I met one day on my way back from John Jay. I got you. All right. What's your question, man?
All right, so check it out, man. All right, listen. I know we play chess up in here, so I don't like taking anything for granted. I want to give Randle the money. I know that the best way. Listen, I'm not playing no games. I found something. I like the man. I ain't playing no games. I'm not trying to let him walk out. No. We're not doing that. That's it. This is your home now.
Oh yeah, you live here. You live here. You live here.
I just don't want to chance anything letting him walk away a little disgruntled, I don't know. I don't care what it is. No, let's pay him. But part of me, I'm also a chess player. Listen, man, it might be best to hold on to that 1 year, then pay him after. We got you. But he might take a different way, and I don't want him to walk. And there's one thing. Listen, things happen.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere. Look, he is the man on a team based in New York City, baby. So he ain't going nowhere. He signed a 3-year deal. The Knicks can offer him an extra year. Nobody else can. And he's going to get his money. And not only that, he understands the Knicks need the cap space to bring him some help. So no, we good, man. He's not going nowhere.
Does he understand that? No, it doesn't always work out like that exactly. Where he's like, I'm gonna take a pay cut for to sign somebody else.
Nah. This is New York, baby. We in good shape. No. I'm not worried about Julius. I'm really not worried about Julius. We need that money. We can go over the cap to sign Julius. We're not worried about that.
That's true.
We're not worried about that. Use our cap to suppose you get a Kawhi. You get a Kawhi. What you worried about Julius? You got Julius. No, we got Julius. No. Not worry about Julius. He ain't going nowhere. This is his team, man.
Okay, so this my next question. So how do you suppose we go about this? So, all right, what structure do you want our Knicks to look like? We sign two max players, or like meaning Julius and maybe RJ, or give RJ a little bit less than max, or whatever the numbers are. How would you envision us building this?
So RJ is in his second year, right? So we
Right.
don't want to talk. We don't even need to discuss extension until after his third year. So we don't need to
Exactly.
worry about that. So we're not worried about RJ. Right now.
Exactly.
We're not worried about him. So between this summer and next summer, what we want to do is get a dude beside these guys that can come in. We could pay somebody because we can go over the cap to sign Juice. We can go over the cap to sign RJ. We're not worried about that. But we want to get the players that's their complementary pieces in place so that when we sign them, we're already ready for that championship run. You know what I mean? So
Right.
no, we don't got to worry about Julius right now.
Yeah.
I just
So what
I want to take more for granted. That's all.
Yeah. So
Go
what
ahead.
so what he's saying is, because me and Raw, we have numerous discussions about this on KOT.
Mm-hmm.
Before we got the call-in feature and stuff like that on old episodes, but we are on the same page of trying to bring in a third star, maybe trading for one, and bringing him in, and keeping RJ and signing a point guard. And I think that's the way to go. And maybe, and like Raw said, if we have to go over the cap to bring Julius back, then that's what we have to do. Now I know it's probably more cost efficient to try to lock him in earlier, because I heard some weird number that says we can lock him in. If we lock him in before like July 31st or something, you only have to pay him like $25 million a year or something like that. I'm not sure if he's gonna go for that. I'm sure his agent is not doing.
Julius knows, man. He's in New York, man. He gonna make $5 million in endorsements. He's not worried about that.
I know.
$30 million a year, and he's gonna get it.
I'm just mentioning that because I know that information is out there. I'm just mentioning. I don't think he's gonna do that.
Julius' money is coming. He's not worried about that. His money's coming, you know. So he's not worried about that. What a guy like him wants to know is how you gonna help me win a chip. How you gonna help me win a chip? So, so he ain't got to give up a dime. He's got his contract. He's locked in. So we ain't got to worry about him. We ain't got to worry about RJ. RJ is about anyway. By the time we're ready to extend RJ. It's about that time he's ready to become a championship piece, like ready to take over. So we good, man. We good, man.
Yeah, RJ is impressive. I'm seeing them blossom is it's a thing of beauty. And so check it out. So,
he's still a baby, man. 20 years old, he's a baby, man.
All right. So we got, besides Zoe being out in free agency, what other free agent you would pivot to if not Zoe?
I already know what Ro's gonna say.
Well, my take is like this: either you looking long term or you looking stopgap. Okay, so if you're looking long term, you're looking for younger players that's gonna be around for 5-6 years. That's gonna grow with your crew. So you got Alonzo, you got Dennis Schroeder. That's what you got as far as short term guys. That's going to be there. Now, you're talking about stopgap. You're talking about Kyle Lowry. You're talking about CP3, who's going to be in the last year of $44 million.
Right.
So he's not going to leave that on the table. So he's going to take this $44 million. So you got him, you got Lowry. That's your stopgap. So if you get one of them two guys, now you look to draft somebody maybe, or somebody younger that you could groom, because he's not going to play. Rookies are not going to play point guard. Tom Thibodeau. Just
Absolutely.
not. So if you can get a Lowry, you can get a CP3 for 1 year, and they be the stopgap. You know, so either way we go, in my opinion, we going farther next year.
Yeah, I'm on the impression I'm Lonzo or stopgap. That's my position is Lonzo. Not getting Lonzo. I would pass on Schroeder. I would just go for Lowry for a year or CP3 for a year if that's available.
I could totally get that.
Well, I'm sure I don't see us letting Rose walk out.
Rose will be here. Rose is going to be here.
Where he going? But he ain't going to cost nothing. Rose is going to be like 2 years, 15 million. He's not going nowhere.
That's a penny.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
All right.
We got Rose.
What about I'm part of this hive too. So is it time? You think Frank will be back on the team, or chances are no?
Well, it's hard to tell because Thibodeau's not, he, as you can see, he's close to the vest. right? So he says publicly he loves Frank, and he does stick Frank in certain. He said Frank was situational.
Yeah, he's
and
super
that's how he
situational. 5 seconds last game.
Yeah, right. So I can see it going either way. I can see them deciding. Frank, I can see Tibbs deciding. Look, because he said in the beginning of last year, he said he didn't know Frank. He said I don't know him. So this summer he gets a chance to know him. He knows him all going year. Maybe he works with him. Gets him right. So it could go that way, or the Knicks can decide. Listen, that's $8 million. Let's send that out, and let's send that out for Lonzo. They could do that.
Yeah.
So it could go either way. I mean, one thing though, I would like to see Frank on Toronto. I really would like to see Frank on Toronto because he would fit. I could see him, Malachi Flynn, Fred VanVleet. They could more. There would be something, and then of course now they got Gary Trent Jr. That'd be a foursome as far as the guard spot. They'll be locked up for a minute, but I want to see Frank get an opportunity somewhere. So I'm thinking Tibbs, his history might be he sits guys one year and all of a sudden plays them the next year when they become, when we get to know him. So we don't know. We don't know.
I'd be surprised if we brought Frank back, honestly. I'd be super surprised. Like I feel like he's gonna be offered up in a Lonzo trade, or if we sign him, I don't think it's gonna be for no 7 man.
I think you're right.
I'd be very surprised if Frank is back next season.
His QO is $8 million, so I'm thinking, he might get 3 years 24, 4 years 32, and might end up on New Orleans for Lonzo.
Yeah, and if not, then I'm not sure if you're gonna pick him up. That's my.
No, they're gonna pick him up because they're not gonna lose him for nothing. They could have traded him already.
Or put him in a trade.
Yeah, they're gonna put him in a trade. They're not gonna.
Question. If I can. What do we do with Obi? If Randle's the man at that spot, Obi seems like he'll.
How would you call that? $54,000 question, brother. I mean, shoot.
I already said this millions of times. What I think is gonna happen.
They're gonna trade him. You think they're gonna trade him?
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen eventually. I'm not sure when it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna happen eventually.
If Chicago ends up being a lottery team, and Levine says he wants out, I could see Obi being involved.
Yeah, I could definitely see him being involved in the bigger trade, and then us getting like a veteran power forward to give Randle like more of a blow.
Absolutely, you get a what's that kid's name? Serge Ibaka.
Yeah,
you get a guy like that, somebody that can plug in at the 4. Is not
right.
Another Taj Gibson type of guy. Somebody that can come in there and play the 4 for Randle a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Thaddeus Young, somebody like that.
I like that kid from Philly, man. Thibault. I'm not sure if I'm saying it.
Yeah, Thibault is cool too. I can't see him.
I do like him. I don't know why I said that better.
Nah, he's a player. Philly ain't letting him go nowhere.
I like Thibault too. Thibault's legit. Yo, thank you for your call, man. You got like 3 or 4 good questions, man.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Have a good evening.
Absolutely, man. Yo, feel free to call back on next show. For real.
That was a good call. Thibault is a player. Philly ain't stupid. Thibault
is nice. Thibault is nice. I'm not hating on Thibault at all. But just Philly is not letting him go at all. I just know that.
He's one of the defensive stars, man. He can play D, man. Shoot.
Absolutely. And, we got somebody else on the line today, man. Got somebody else on the line today. People starting to figure it out. Maybe people starting to pick it up, man. Hit that Discord link. You can talk to your boys, man. That's it, man. So John Smith, you are up next. All right, John Smith. I forgot your actual name. I think it's Reaper. Yeah, I think it's Reaper. John Smith, I grabbed you into the live. Hit that KOT live button a couple of times. And hit that watch stream or just stream button or Raw's face, whichever one you see. And you should be able to hear both of us clearly. And you are live, sir. All right.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes. Can you hear Raw?
I can hear Raw, and I also can hear you, JLS, of course. I just want to say what's up to the chat, to both of you. Raw, you have like some really good videos, great analysis of the games. And so, I'm really hyped about the game that we played yesterday. I'm really, one thing I'm really surprised with this team is the fact that them being able to continuously win these ball games while being outmatched in the rebounding.
Yeah,
it's been pretty impressive. It basically meant like their offense had to be real, much better, and then also they've had to they've been sticking with it on defense. They're not getting demoralized when they lose the rebounds. But the question that I did have is about it's about Obi. What do you guys think about playing him at center? Because yesterday, I think I can't remember, one of you guys said that he did a pretty decent job, alter some shots. And what do you guys think about him playing center a little more, especially now Mitch is down, and it seems like once a week either Taj goes down or Nerlens Noel goes down. What do you guys think about them plugging them at the 5 back up sometimes?
I think depending on the matchup, it can be problems or not. I'm not gonna lie though. He did pretty good, and make sure you mute us in the background on YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie though. When Clint Capella was posting him, he did a solid job of, not getting barbecue chicken.
Oh, you're right.
And Clint Capella got him by a few inches. But
6'11"? How tall is Clint Capella? Like 6'11"?
I'm not sure how tall Clint Capella is, but I just feel like his wingspan, at least by himself, is so much taller. Because the thing
about Capella is we know he leads the NBA in rebounding, and he's in the top 5 in block shots. So he's an elite center. He's an elite 5. He's not no joke, man. So that would be a tough matchup for anybody. But I feel pretty confident at this point in Obi's ability to defend most 5s. I feel pretty confident in that. But the problem is this. Nerlens Noel gets a little tweaked, but he's your 5, and Taj is behind him, and you can't. You got 2 All-NBA defenders right there, so Obi's not gonna get no minutes there unless one of them gets hurt.
Exactly, and that's the other part I was getting to. There's no way he's gonna leapfrog Taj and Norvell, who they just got in for a 10-day contract. Because Norvell, they like length. They like the length. They like the rim runners. He is a rim runner, but they like the length to be able to block shots, and he's not exactly that. So I can't see them doing it. Although I can see them surviving for short stints with him at the 5. I don't know if that'd be my long-term answer.
Yeah. No, he could play the small ball 5. I think Obi would be tremendous as a small ball 5. But right now, where you going to give him those minutes? Because, like I said, you got Noel playing his mind out. Taj is playing his brains out. So you can't sit any of those 2 guys to get, right now the problem is the Knicks front line is playing like crazy, man. So you can't get anybody to get this kid some minutes right now. He needs minutes.
He needs minutes.
Where you gonna get him from?
Exactly. And even Noel, man. Noel came out, he busted his lip open, came back, still got some key blocks in at the end of the game. So it's gonna be a tough uphill battle. Like, if I'm the coach, I'm not gonna play Obi over Noel for a defensive stand. That's just not happening.
This is money time. You're not gonna go with Noel.
Come on, man. Like, Noel's average, he's like 4th in the NBA in blocks. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. Like, maybe I'm being a little too critical, but so watching the games, a lot of, especially the last 2 weeks. I feel like Noel, he gets like crucial blocks here and there. So I definitely give him that. Like, especially like in the 4th quarter, he seems to like pick it up like with like maybe 3-4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. But like, I really feel like throughout the game, I feel like, we get destroyed in the paint, not just the rebounding, but also like a lot of teams score on us in the paint, like frequently, especially since we lost Mitch. And so I just kind of feel like, I feel like it's, in some ways, I feel like we're overrating it a little bit, like how well he's played throughout, like, let's say a full game. I feel like he picks it up towards the end of the game and he'll get key blocks here and there. But I feel like throughout the game, we got killed on rebounding. He doesn't really control the paint that well throughout most of the game. And I haven't checked the stats yet, but it really feels like opposing teams have been outscoring us in the paint like quite a bit. And I feel like part of that is because it's just, I just feel like he's for someone who's a backup, I think he's done a great job filling in for Mitch.
Yeah, I heard what you're saying.
Definitely. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I feel like I notice it like he gets key blocks here and there, and he picks it up towards the end of the fourth quarter.
I think that's a
But
team.
what do you guys see?
I think it's a team thing. Like I feel like okay, so like, for instance, yesterday, right? You have Trae Young, who is one of the best penetrators in the NBA, who can just break down an offense at the drop of the hat, and they run you into pick and roll, and now they're forcing you to make a decision. You're gonna step up and try to stop Trae, or are you going to try to stop the lob? And so you can't really put all of that on Noel, on the scoring in the paint. Now rebounding, however, yeah, he doesn't. Mitch does a better job at boxing out, especially this season. Even when he's not getting the rebound, and it's helped out our rebounding numbers when he's in his game, and that's something he has to work on. And even the coach recognized that too. There's been a game, like I think a couple of weeks ago, where he was subbed out the game because he wasn't getting rebounds. So the rebounding, yes, you can't put all the blame on him when it comes to the scoring in the paint.
No, you're right.
No, I definitely agree with you that I definitely can't do that.
He's not a perfect player.
Yeah.
But he plays tremendous defense. He moves his feet extremely well. And look, the blocks he gets at crucial times is worth their weight in gold, man. So they win games for us. So yeah, he gets out rebounded in the paint. There's no question. The Knicks lose it. But you know what? Because of the overall team, see, it's like this. You ever heard this phrase like, good defense but better offense? Like somebody could be really good on defense and played it perfectly, and then the guy's just so good offensively scored. Well, great defense can overcome getting beat in the rebounding area. So the Knicks play a very high level of defense, and that starts with guys like Noel in the back end. So yeah, we might get out rebounded, and like you said, we have been getting out rebounded on the offensive glass, especially. But listen, we've been winning 8 in a row. Why is that? Because Noel is a tremendous defensive anchor, man. He plays. That's what I'm saying. He can't catch a ball. He's butterfingers, no question. He got his weaknesses, no doubt, but I can't sit him, man.
And Taj Gibson too, man. Taj Gibson has been. I feel like I've actually done a disservice to this show because I give Taj Gibson mad props on Twitter, but I have not give Taj Gibson mad props on this show yet. Taj Gibson has done really well being an undersized center, but somehow has been getting like double-digit rebound games lately, blocking shots with centers who are taller than him, and just using his timing, and just being that quarterback on a defensive end for a guy who's undersized and 35 years old. So those guys collectively, they've done a pretty good job holding down the fort when Mitch has been out.
Defense is on the string, man. Tremendous. And you know what? What I do like, if you notice how Noel plays the pick and roll, oh my God, he covers his spot and he covers the shooter on the pick and roll. He covers the roll guy. Does a tremendous job, man. Because I just remember the nightmares when we had Enes Kanter doing that. Oh my
gosh.
So exactly. To see Noel do that at a high level, oh my God, it's just refreshing to watch, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely true. The last thing I'm going to say is like early in the year, definitely I was concerned about Bullock and his inconsistency on the offense. But like the way he's been playing the last few weeks and given how much Thibodeau likes him, I think Bullock is going to be here for a while, for a few years.
He probably finished a career.
Yeah, I don't see him. I just don't see him leaving, especially like it seems like he's got that. I don't know. It's like he seems like a starting wing, especially with that kind of defense and being able to shoot like this. I don't even think he's going to move on the bench, in my opinion. So it's going to be, in my opinion, I think if anything, like you guys said, they're definitely going to look for a point guard. But it's going to be very difficult to not play Bullock like basically majority of a game. He seems like the kind of guy you got to play over 35 minutes, especially with the beast we have in the wing in the NBA. Like there's so many forwards out there that are just like dominant that you need someone like Bullock. And isn't he like something like, what is he, like 6'9" or something crazy, or 6'8"?
No, like
so it's 6'7", 6'8". So yeah, he's lanky, big, and he can shoot he's shooting lights out. So, but yeah, that's really all I had to say. Thank you guys for taking my call. The show's been really great. Congratulations to both of you.
All right, Theo. Thanks. Thank you for your call, man. I saw somebody say they want a KOT giveaway. Maybe I'll do one for like playoffs or something. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, for real, playoffs be good.
maybe like first day of playoffs, we'll do a KOT giveaway. KOT cap
That would
giveaway.
be good. Yeah, that's a smart move, man.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
good
this
idea. Good idea,
is-
sir.
The businessman handling business and doing.
Good idea, sir. KOT hat giveaway. Yes, the sales are picking up for the KOT hats, man. If you want a KOT snapback, definitely go to the nickoftimeshow.com. Hit that catalog button at the top. You see all the merch. You'll see the KOT hat plus more. Cop your KOT hats. We got the Who's Man's is this shirts over there as well if you want to. And yeah, plus more. Plus phones, t-shirts, a whole bunch of stuff over there, all right? And I can definitely see Bullock here too. But I can also see him being moved if a bigger star becomes available. You know?
If it was about getting Kawhi,
Yeah.
Bullock gone. But I mean, aside from that, his fit with Randle, Tibbs' love of him,
Yeah.
defensive prowess, he's gonna be here, man. And he's not gonna cost that much. I don't think he's gonna get more than $8 million a year.
No, I agree with you.
Really?
Yeah. No, you're right about that. And for me, I think just Julius Randle, like you said, is just gonna fight for him.
Yeah, because that Julius and him are boys, and you got all happy. So I mean, why you think Antetokounmpo's brother's on the team?
Exactly. Why do you think J.R. Smith's brother was on the Knicks?
Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna be around because our boy Randall likes him. They got a good chemistry. He ain't going nowhere unless it's Kawhi.
Exactly. We should have known. KP was leaving, and as soon as they sent Willie Holman Gurney on his way, he was like, "Oh, KP's next." You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Remember him and Willie Holman Gurney were boys back in the day?
Yeah, they was boys, and they traded his boys, so he was about out the door after that.
You're absolutely right. Out the Dizor. Like, all right. Yo, but salute to the chat. It was a good show, man. We got to a bunch of calls today, man.
It's always an honor and a pleasure to be on the show with you. What a pro, my man. What a pro.
Yo, salute, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to Raw too, man. You always an honor doing the show with you, man. Always bring the knowledge and perspective and your quirky gunshots. I love the gunshots, man. The sideways gunshots is
Yo, Timothy Sam.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam. Let me give one last shout out to the chat, man. The chat has been going. Shout out to 47 Budge, James Marrero.
Oh yeah.
Jean-Marc, Stephen Perez, Nick Yak, JNN, 33 Savage, Hans Guitar. Maestro, 33 Savage, Stephen Perez, Game Walker. Everybody was rocking the chat, man. Salute to you guys. If you love the show, please like, please
Knicks
subscribe,
Nation.
please share, do all of that. All right. Yeah, appreciate you. Also, super chats are also welcome. Helps grow the channel. It helps pay writers because KOT writers are dope. Shout out to all the KOT writers. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Fritz. Shout out to Mikey. Shout out to Rob, who always they contribute really good work to the Knick of Time show and this blog. All right. So watch out for the next articles coming up as well. All right. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's it, man. That is it. That is our show. And yeah. Where can they find you, Rob? Just wrap it up.
Raw Hebrew Remnant on YouTube. Raw Hebrew Remnant on Twitter.
That is it. Raw Hebrew Remnant on YouTube. Hold on, let me see if I could do this real quick for you. Hold on.
What you doing, JL? What you doing?
What am I doing? You know me. You know me, man. You know me. You know I gotta do. Wait, you gotta do it one more time. Do it again. What?
Raw Hebrew Remnant on YouTube.
Shout out to the Raw, man. Shout out to the Raw, man. Shimmy, shimmy. All right. Follow him on all social medias, all right? If you know anything about me, I like to have fun. I don't take nothing seriously, all right?
Only reason I'm here is for fun, baby.
You can follow me, man. You can follow me on the KOT show on Twitter, all right? The Knick of Time show on Instagram. Listen, we're trying to get to 10K followers on Instagram. 10K followers gives us this little swipe up feature. Right now, we at 9,600 and something, all right? So the Knick of Time show on Instagram, and also we are on Facebook as well. Also go to the blog, and like I said, you can get the snapbacks other merch at thenicktimeshow.com. All right. That is our show.
Fantastic show, JL. Good job.
And you know what else we got a shout out to?
Shout out the World Wide West. Everywhere we go, we leave a worldwide mess.
That's our show.
Whose man's is that?
Hove. Peace.